possible.
Can you guys hear me now on the live stream? Hold on.
Go ahead.
Can you guys hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Let me make sure that people can hear me. We got 118 people watching today. Audio.
Nice.
Yep. Awesome. Good deal. Perfect. Got it going, man. Got that fixed. I had my mic on mute this whole time for the last 7 minutes. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties.
All right.
Anyways.
So, I might want to evaluate your NASDAQ. What do you got?
Okay, gotcha. Let's go back here. I have a lot of inefficiencies on the 4-hour chart. Don't really understand how to handle that at this moment. You see any reaction, that might just be a fake out. The daily is looking very bearish, man. I mean, there's a lot of it's currently making a SIBI, depending if we close it or not. 1 hour, we're just into that 4-hour, 1 hour inefficiency. We just hit it. I'm not sure if that's gonna produce anything. I just don't like the 4-hour chart, how big those inefficiencies are. Of course, 15-minute pushing. Interesting. Okay, well, just gonna watch that, man. What about you? What are you doing as far as
Well, let's hold on. Don't skip over all that.
Okay.
So you say that the daily looks short.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't see that as a pullback in a liquidity sweep. Basically, just a small correction. We have basically all of July delivering up hugely, right?
Yeah.
10% climb once it started, right at the end of June.
It's a 10% climb.
Well, I mean, am I not saying that if it's 21,000, you have to add 2,100, that'd be 23.7, and it went to 23.8. Yeah, it went up 10%.
10% in 1 month.
In June 24th, right at the end of June.
Yeah.
Huge busy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, so let's just for fun, let's take 50% of that move. So the low,
Okay.
June 23rd to the high.
Okay.
The equilibrium of that move would be 706. Our low was 775, but nearly reached the 50% of that delivery.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
It took out liquidity. A lot of sell side, a lot of equal lows, relatively equal lows, sitting mid-July, basically. The second week of July.
Really quick, putting a fib on there. He's talking about this 50% line of that move right there. Okay. Yeah.
So argument can be made that we got corrected back to the midpoint. We did steal some liquidity. There's a whole week there, basically, of lows.
I see that.
Yeah, I imagine you could probably look at that as a weekly low. I'm just guessing. There's probably a weekly candle there that has a wick at the bottom that we took out. I could be wrong. I'm guessing. I'm not looking at it.
So again, I go back to the idea that right this very second, and I know that you don't like going to the 1 minute, but it started moving to the upside first. And so the idea is we wait for that. I think they call it the Judas swing. Isn't that what they call it? The first fake move to either direction is called the Judas swing.
I don't know. I think so, yeah.
Correct me.
But I don't know if that's what that is. I think it's like on a
exactly
time frame. Yeah.
Okay. There you go. So on the
it quickly goes to take out liquidity so it can continue on what it's up to.
Okay.
That's how you think about it.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Dude, Berkshire Hathaway is expensive. Okay.
The triple C movement. Hello, dude. Man or dude. I don't know if you're a dude or a chick. Hope I have not missed a big part of the session. Not at all. We're just starting here. In fact, because I had technical difficulties. We're just starting the stream just now. This is my biggest day so far, dude. 242 people watching.
Yeah, see what they think. See what everybody thinks bullish, or does this continue up, or is this a pullback and an overall down move? Someone needs to decide that. And the most popular thing you ought to do is wait if you don't know.
Yeah. That is...
Right now, we're entering that 4-hour city. Some 1-hour city action going on, too.
Again, just for the sake of people watching, you're watching on my screen on the very far right. I have my daily chart moving down the line to the left. I have my 4-hour, then I have my 1 hour, and then a 15-minute chart on this tab. If I move the tab, the 1 minute is going to be on the left, and the 5 minute is going to be on the right. I know it's...
You got your girls and your boy up watching them?
Yeah, well, I don't have Tanja. Tanja is not online today. Patrick Whelan, he has like mentors, live mentor or mentees. Sorry, right? Mentees.
Man panties. What are you trying to say?
He got two. He's trying to mentor two people live at the BDH.
Oh, he finally got some people there.
Yeah, he has some people there. Not like, definitely not traders, but they're beginners, and he's trying to mentor them. That's his new shindig, which is really cool.
Today's green, man. I'm not sure. I got to get some money put to work here, but I'm not sure who.
My name is Giovanni. My name is Giovanni, and if you hear the extra voice, the deeper, sexier voice, that's Adam. He's on the phone with me. He's on the phone with me. So that's what's going on. But my name is Giovanni from Options Trading Channel. I've been trying to do this for a very long time. I won't say exactly how long, but a long time. And with very little success, but here I am. We're talking the wheel strategy. Adam is thinking about doing the wheel strategy long-term. Option selling for income, not just for income on a monthly basis. It's turning into a long-term portfolio. I would say investment.
Yeah, you want to send me I can make this maybe easier on you. I don't know.
What's that?
I did get. Oh no! Don't do it. Never mind. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'll stay on the phone with you.
Okay, good deal.
It fucks my mouse up. I hate it.
Oh, I gotcha. I do have, again, just to show what's going on here. Let me share my other screen. I do have 20 funded accounts, not combines, funded accounts on Apex and 2 on TopStep. So not just to say, I'm just trying to trade here, but I do have 20 funded accounts. This is Apex, and these 2 are TopStep.
See, somebody on the chat has actually been doing this for a while and successful at it.
Yeah, let's see. Is anybody watching currently? Have you been watching the markets for a long time, short time? What's your level? What's your skill level currently? Where are you at in your journey? Love to know. Dang, dude, market is pushing higher.
If I get one.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting. Cool. Don't really have
that's it.
an idea right now. I feel like this is the continuation trade to the upside, but I'm not trading anything.
2,000. So right now, I just need to get one on there.
Let me know if you jump into anything.
I'm looking at the one I wanted.
Halliburton.
Oh, you're talking about
HAL. No. Seriously, I'm talking about what you're doing.
Okay.
It's HAL, right?
It is, yeah.
Cool.
It is. I got the 20 and a half. Let's see. So I collected. The hell did I get?
I wish I can show the option chain for Halliburton.
20,050. I got 250. Right.
Oh, I'm gonna download Thinkorswim so that when we talk about what you're doing, I can show the option chain. Well, I'll do that in a little bit.
Fuck that up. I'm gonna have to. Me and ChatGPT are gonna have to have a chat.
ChatGPT is incredible. Market pushing higher. I'd like to see if Patrick Whelan is screaming off the top of his lungs yet.
Yeah, it's fine.
Nope. It's cool.
Okay. All right, yeah, that's okay. We added a little bit there. Not using
Halliburton.
Yeah.
What strike price did you sell?
2050.
2050? 2050.
20 and 20 and a half.
Yep. Wow, that is. I mean,
it's undervalued, so I'm okay.
Oh, it's undervalued. All of a sudden, it's there's a light bulb that just struck. So if it's undervalued, heck, you want to sell fairly close to the money. That's not a terrible way of looking at it.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm okay when it's close to the money. Main thing is I want to have a 30% annualized return on the cash secured.
On cash
so
secured.
It costs me, if it's 20, if the strike is 20, it costs me 20 or 2,000. Excuse me.
2,000. Okay.
That's $2,000 worth of stock for a single contract.
Okay.
I need to collect no less than 30% annualized on that amount. And if I can get it, and I like the price, in other words, I'm expecting to get exercise if we go down.
Okay.
I'm okay owning it right there.
Yeah.
That all has to work together as one.
Yeah.
That's why I said with the wheel strategy, you don't come in as only an option derivative trader. You really need to be a stock investor and a portfolio manager. Then you can take the wheel strategy and dominate, do really well.
Do you at all care about? Do you ever care about? Well, if you sell a call, once you own the shares, if you sell a call, do you ever really care about? Well, I'm gonna make less. Had I just held on to the stock and just not even sold the call. Do you even care about that? Like, does that ever really come to mind?
You know what? Say that again. Are you saying like if I can't get a call sold, then I just don't do it?
No, not necessarily. So the idea is that you're buying undervalued companies. Holy crap, that was loud.
Sorry, bro.
No worries. The idea is that you're investing into undervalued stocks and undervalued companies. That in itself should trigger. Well, if I sell calls, I'm going to cap my winners.
I don't care. So
okay.
You have to look. This is a longer answer than probably your perspective, but when that happens, when the assignment happens, first off, you you don't sell puts Friday afternoon or sell calls Friday afternoon. You've got to wait to make sure the assignment actually happens.
Okay.
And there's reasons for that.
Okay.
Then you come in and you look to see if you can get at least a 30% annualized return. Now, you go at the money, or at least you go at the strike.
Okay.
You can look at it. But then you also, you look at the premium you're going to get, 0 intrinsic. Then you go 1 out above your strike. Look at the premium plus the intrinsic. Then you go a little bit again. You calculate everything above.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
couple strikes.
Yeah.
You begin to see that there's a sweet spot.
Interesting. Okay.
Mix between intrinsic and premium, but then at the same time, you start to get out of probability.
Sure.
Because what's happening? Premium's going down, intrinsic's going up the further we go out, right?
Yes. Yeah.
But you might be getting out of the realm of possibility of even getting assigned the call.
Okay.
So then you back it back down, and like I said, there's a sweet spot with intrinsic and premium.
And premium. Okay.
It's usually what you look for.
I get it.
You can't sell, you can't get the annualized premium. You don't do anything. Don't think that once you're assigned, you've got 30 days, that you're not going to get a chance.
Okay.
Possible, right? I mean, it can tank.
Yeah.
But tanking, if you've chosen the right stock, should be, a minimalizer. Shouldn't be huge.
If it turns lower, and I don't want to necessarily cut you off, I'm thinking here, if it turns lower, you got to look why it turned lower. Is the whole market moving lower? And that's a beautiful reason to average down, quote unquote. Or it gives you an idea of, hey, not to panic. Here we go.
Yeah.
You got to know why it's moving lower. Is it a market correction, just a market move, or is something happening internally in the company? Sure.
There you go. There you go. All right, so we got Halliburton added in. Yippee, that's cool. I still have 19,000 I need to try to get working out there. But we're in a big green day, so tell me about, let's see, how are we doing? About to hit the CE. Oh, in fact, we did already hit the CE, the 4 hour.
Yep, saw that.
And,
there was
measure the move.
entry?
Measure that move from the highs to the low on Friday. The equilibrium is in a little cluster consolidation around 23,310.
Let's see.
I have that out just to kind of watch. Right, that's rebalancing of that move. Would you say?
Yes, that is. I see it. 23,310 area. That's the CE of that move. Consequent encroachments. Was there an entry? I'm just curious here. What's the low? Low is 198.50. Yep, that's a perfect entry, by the way, on a BISI on the 1 minute that occurred at 7:52. Incredible. Yeah. Delete that.
And so, I also just want to tell you.
Sure.
And seems like there's so much more to talk about. And, sorry, what the hell? I have more money in my personal account than I should.
That's a terrible problem to have.
Oh, okay. I know why.
You haven't
okay,
paid.
I'm like, what? I know, right?
Love to wake up on some Monday morning in early August and say, man, I don't know. I have a lot of money in my personal account. Why?
I know. All right.
Hello, chat. Hello. Come in. Welcome.
You make some money,
Kind of just going through the motions of new week, market going higher. I don't know. The reality is I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't know if I'm looking for a pullback here. I would love for the quote unquote reversal move. I guess there is reason where in 4-hour inefficiency. See if we
Yes,
can
as
get
well.
reaction. Yes, as
So,
well.
you know,
Really?
yeah,
Let's see.
yeah.
I never look at ES. I only look at ES whenever just wrong timing. Took out some buy side liquidity on ES as well as going into an efficiency 4-hour, 1 hour, all of that. Wow, interesting.
I'm just gonna be patient with this. I mean, I do need to get some working, but we talked about if I go all in, in one expiration date, that means I'm all out on one expiration date.
Yeah, you need to spread them out.
And it wouldn't be if most all this stuff has weeklies. In fact, all of it has weeklies. So each month you're able to do each week. Does that make sense? Each 30-day section you can do it each week.
Yeah.
And it'd be better for expirations to occur, spread out a little bit.
Sure.
I told you have like one hell of a week every month. Where if you weren't assigned on anything, you're going to be back to zero in cash, making no money. But what's cool, the way I've set up this, and this is young, it's early making. My Excel sheet, I added Halliburton, right?
Yeah.
I put more money to work, and so my projected net liquidated value in 2 years went up. So it's kind of cool to see immediate what the move you made and what it does to your P&L. I only collected $52, but it went up $2,000 over a year of income, or over 2 years of how do you say?
Of
compounded monthly income. Yeah.
Okay, I get it. You're becoming an investor, man. I'm jealous.
That's what I kind of dude. I don't know what the chat does. You're talking with day trading, and ICT is incredible. The things that happen, especially in the higher time frames, it's insane.
That's
the skill of pulling money out of that is pretty tough.
Well, everything depends on you. I guess there's that argument. Day trading very much has emotions involved. What you're doing is very mathematical, and you can. Well, I don't know. I think it's almost like a personal thing. It can still be emotional, but it's less. Just no matter how you look at it, it's less. Day trading every day, it's a stressful, emotional roller coaster. You got to pull that trigger. Make that decision, and then go after it again if you lose.
You need to be an expert at losing.
Yeah, you need to be an expert at losing.
It's pretty emotional for me, and I don't handle it very well. As much as I want to be a certain person, it doesn't turn out. Like I've told you over and over, I'm like, man, it's there.
Yeah.
I could teach it to someone.
Mm-hmm.
And someone who has that mental ability to do it could take that and just crush it.
Yeah. Yep.
Right?
Absolutely.
But I have proven to myself that I kind of fail at it. And I'm not done, but I'm definitely trying to refocus in another way.
That's...
Refocus.
Oof.
My energy somewhere else. Like I said, you're looking right now. You're getting, we're getting a recovery. Have you ever? By the way, you need to tell everybody they need to be watching Forex calendar and be aware every week of what's happening. But I've never seen a calendar like this week before.
Oh, let's pull it up. Let me.
You haven't done that yet, Giovanni?
Well, I have. There's no news today. News tomorrow. Give me a second. Let me switch gears.
Maybe my
here.
settings got screwed up somehow over the weekend, but I see 2 red folders the whole week. I don't see any medium or low impact.
Let's do this. Oh, to here, here.
I don't know if you follow what I'm Is that loud?
Yeah, pretty loud. No worries. No news today. Red folder tomorrow. Nothing Wednesday. Thursday, 6:30 unemployment claims. So there's very little things happening this week. Very little things. Again, I have the settings set for my time zone, Mountain Standard Time. It's 2 hours behind, if you will. So add 2 hours. That's New York Standard Time. That's Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, very little news. What does that mean? That means that very few catalysts for this week for manipulation. I don't know we've seen it, guy. I don't know why.
So let me tell you something, just because I know you're rolling around with this.
Okay.
So let me just tell you. It does not mean shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can a huge move occur? Could the perfect setup that you look for occur? Absolutely. Absolutely, you can. The only reason why you use this calendar is to understand when some of these red folders are going to happen and what they are.
Okay.
You watch those times closely, but you don't trade right before them. Okay, you're aware of them, but that doesn't mean that the market is going to go sideways until they happen. I learned that. I used to think that. I thought I was like, oh, this is what it is, and then I was like, well, hold on, this isn't consistent. Because a no news Monday sometimes has a
great setup sometimes.
Yeah, and you're like, what? No.
Yeah.
So it means dick. It really does. You just want to be aware of that news. Now, what I meant by I've never seen a calendar like that, I've never seen a calendar that had only 2 red folders and nothing else, all white. There's no medium impact or low impact. I've never seen that before.
You're right. It's just 2 red folders and everything else, no medium, no nothing. So it's very. I get it. Yeah.
Just out of the 2 years I've been watching that calendar every week. Just never seen it. But anyway.
You know what you're doing? Here's a really, really there's a side to trading, and there's pros and cons to every trading style and strategy. What you're doing is very well. It's not going to be as quote unquote passive as I thought. Now, you're really going to be actively watching the markets. You're doing it anyways, but actively watching on a daily basis.
I'm doing it more than I was with ICT.
With ICT, yeah.
Yeah, because we shut everything off at 9 o'clock our time.
Yeah.
Called it a day.
Yeah.
I kind of want the markets to settle in a direction.
Yeah. Yeah.
And come back like at lunch and look at getting derivative stuff. So
options. Wow.
I'm watching it with you, man. If there's a play, I'll play it.
Yeah, sure.
Speaking of, is there anything happening?
No. Nothing's happening right now. The play right now was to the upside. In hindsight, you could have squeezed like maybe.
Got a bull flag play.
I haven't been watching. I barely have. He's really low volume wise. To the left of me here. To the point where
I guess I'm asking you.
Yeah.
If a 1-minute bull flag has been developed.
Yeah.
Can you see where he would play?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, there you go.
Absolutely.
You can nearly guarantee it then.
1 minute, I see it clear as day, dude.
I know my patty cake. Damn, you might want to mute me for 2 seconds.
Okay, I'm
Hey,
gonna
mute
mute.
me. Mute me.
Well,
No, 3 seconds.
I'll do it. Go for it. I just put you off speakerphone. Nothing yet. Nothing developing. It is just straight as an arrow right now.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at the 1 minute.
Okay. Just curious.
It's nothing. Ever since 8 o'clock. I know it's just 7 minutes. But this entry right here, I guess you could have traded it, but god dang, now we don't like putting our stop loss where it would be another entry to another inefficiency. In this case, it would have been here. That's 16 points. You actually have to put your stop loss here. That's a 44.5 point loser.
By 1, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you could have squeezed out a maximum profit as of right now, 65 points, which is good. But literally, I took my little tool here. I put it to the very high. There's no particular profit target, no particular reason why I put it there, other than that's the high. A lot of inefficiencies.
It's terrible. Delta Airlines. Profitable. Revenue's up.
Why do I believe that most airlines will always fail, will always file bankruptcy? Why is it?
Why do you think that?
Why do I think that? Is it because of I hear it's like world news whenever a airline goes under. It's always, and you always hear about it, I guess.
Valuations look pretty good. I think they're doing all right. I mean, they've been around longer than I've been alive.
Delta, yeah, sure.
It's not an easy business to be in. You know?
I heard that airlines actually make more money. They become banks. That's the smartest way to go about it. They start making money off of like credit cards. Like Southwest has a credit card, and they start making money off of the interest.
They also hedge fuel costs. That's huge. I mean, imagine how much jet fuel could die.
Oh well, you're a pilot. You know about that.
In fact, if they didn't do it, they probably wouldn't turn profit.
Yeah.
So that's a massive game. So huge financial department, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Hedging those bets. Man, I want to own Delta Airlines down here. Already had a pretty good sizable pullback.
Because I'm not doing anything, I'm going to stop sharing my Tradeovate screen and show this. What's the ticker symbol for Delta?
DAL.
Dallas.
Damn, that's still not enough. Can't get the premium I want.
50. What? I'm assuming you're looking at like a 49 puts.
I'm going to 49 now, but I was below that.
Yeah.
Now that one, 49 will get you right on it.
49. They just had earnings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I had a good drop. I had a gap and a drop. But
Yep.
Dallas, huh?
Dallas.
All right.
Interesting. Love it. Love it. Love it. Yeah, dude, I need to find some cash. I need to find a way to gather up some money so I can do exactly what you're doing. I'm hoping that day trading provides that for me. If not, I'm kind of screwed.
Okay, started a little bit there. So
On Delta,
that's
49?
my industrial. Yeah, that's my industrials. Anything in the markets? Anything at all? Anything and everything?
Download. I thought I started downloading Thinkorswim on this computer, but no.
That's so funny. That one trade, just who you can kind of see. It's just cool to see how this. Pretty proud of my Excel sheet. That's the thing. No one cares.
Dude, whenever you can, if you want, because I know it's going to show some financial information, and maybe you don't want it out there on the internet, but share it, man. That'd be cool. Why can I not download Thinkorswim? Shop.com, Thinkorswim, powerful. Perfect. Welcome. Open an already client. Login credentials.
Damn, that was 12% though. I mean, we're adding cash, right? I mean, I'm telling you, yes, you can do it with 10,000. Yes, you can.
Sure.
But right? That was $4,900 cash here.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to go over 5%, just do the math of how much you would have to have, right? You have to have what? What's 5% of 100,000? It's 5,000. Okay. So if you're $4,900 cash is your cut, and you don't want to be more than 5%, you would literally have to have this thing, an account, $100,000 account.
Jesus.
So, I know this week we'll be adding more and more money. And so I already kind of know those percentages are about to drop. But, yeah, I wouldn't be able to get into Dallas. So what am I saying? Delta Airlines.
Delta, yeah. Because 5% is it's going to be much bigger than, or the position that you're about to take on is going to be much bigger than 5%. Yeah, absolutely.
It's 12%.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Yeah. Think or swim platform. Download Thinkorswim desktop suite. I'm downloading it. I want to have Thinkorswim on this computer that I'm streaming on, so that when we do talk about options, I can show the option chain. Thinkorswim, open file.
Yeah, I guess that's the way that's going to work. Okay, bye.
English, please. Next, create group, create icon.
That one, I'm actually, okay, I got you.
Cool, downloading Thinkorswim.
Projected analyze on what I've got right now is 30%, 37%.
Annualized.
And I still have, I still have 17,000 more to try to get going out there.
You have 37% return annualized. 37%. That is huge.
Mm-hmm. I
It's
said I have more to sell.
even more to sell. Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, that will go up once I can get more. Like I said, it's hard to do. I mean, I realize it's a green day. We have to also, don't forget, have pulled back already. So some of these companies are already into that pullback. So it doesn't necessarily mean that I can't make it happen. So I'm still going through and trying to spread out these sectors a little bit.
Okay.
CVS was one. I need something in healthcare, and CVS was.
Dude, now that we have this going on, we have to do like a vlog of you and your plane. We have to. We have to.
We can do that.
Even if it's just the area here. Actually, let's just do the area here.
We got to find an aviation attorney for the
cool.
partnership. I'll be looking at that. So CVS is this growing revenue every year, and they are profitable for sure.
Without a shadow of a doubt, have you taken a look at Roblox? I'm curious.
I don't know. No, Roblox would be tech.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I'm way too heavy in tech.
Never mind. Without a shadow of a doubt, the best investment in terms of ROI has been Roblox, and it wasn't even me. It was my dang son. He's a better stock picker than I am. Terrible. Oh. Okay, allow.
Like CVS. Yeah, I can't really get anything for it.
Let's see. Perfect. Loading up Thinkorswim.
Well, I feel like we're boring the shit out of people, not giving them any education, but honestly, nothing's really
happening. I'm trying to get Thinkorswim open here. It just did. But because it's a new platform, it doesn't have any of my saved. It's okay.
Sorry, you need to mute me. Go ahead.
Okay. Ooh. Trying to see if settings. Real time. Can't. Okay. Alrighty, I got you on speakerphone again.
Yeah, that's probably okay.
Okay, I'm going to have that chart. Cool. I got it up and running. How do you hide your cash and account number on here?
There's a way.
Yeah.
Incognito, or they call it something.
I thought it was just like a quick little flip of a switch.
I can't get anything in healthcare.
There it is.
I might have to keep looking though.
Okay.
Screening.
Okay. Charts, trade. Cool. I figured it out. So let me switch my screen here.
Oh. Yeah.
All right. Give me a ticker symbol that you're in.
That I'm in?
Yeah. Dallas, right? DAL?
Well, yeah, Delta Airlines.
Yeah. You went out, 32 days, September 5th?
Hold on, man. I'm retrieving something.
Okay.
Yeah, 32 days.
And you sold the 49s, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And so, sell here. Sold one, so you're gonna received somewhere around 120, somewhere around there. How much does it take? Confirm send. It takes $4,775 to make that trade. Wow. Okay. For anybody watching the stream, this is what an option chain looks like. It looks like flashing numbers. Your calls on the left. Well, this is Charles Schwab, anyways. Thinkorswim. Calls on the left, puts on the right. Adam sold a put, cash secured put. He doesn't own the shares. I sold a 49 put for 32 days out, which means if Delta Airlines, the price of Delta Airlines of the underlying security doesn't fall at 49 or below 49, he gets to collect the 100. Let's see. If it is like right now, you can sell one and collect $126. So if it doesn't fall below $49, he makes $126 free and clear, essentially. If it goes below 49, he gets assigned the 100 shares at $49 a share. And hence why you need margin of at least, well, cash, at least $4,900. If he, get asked what happens if he goes. So once he gets assigned the shares at 49, then he owns it at 49. If it continues lower, well, he's losing essentially whatever that difference is, wherever it goes to. But if it sticks around $49, we'll ask Adam exactly what his idea is. But you sell calls. You sell calls above 49, and you essentially it's the same idea. You collect the 100, whatever you can get, whatever strike price that you're selling, you're going to be collecting. If it gets if it goes over wherever that strike price is, those shares basically get called out. He basically loses ownership of those shares and makes up that difference, whatever he sold it for. And thus the wheel strategy. Well, there's strategy behind that. If it goes lower, we talked about it. I feel like we talk about this all the time. If it goes lower, what he's going to do is be patient enough to get to a point where he's not able to sell a call. They're asking what happens if it continues going lower. And
Well, okay. It all starts off with finding companies that show revenue and are profitable companies, okay? And profitable growing companies, value stocks, okay? You can get rid of everything that's not that, which, out of however many thousands, you'll find yourself narrowing it down to 100 to 200 stocks, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it really gets narrow. You'd be surprised how many companies out there that are trading on the market that don't make money, that are losing money. Now, it could be they're putting it all out, and investing and trying to grow. That's fine.
Sure.
But I look at value stocks. These are stocks, my choice, that they're not going to zero.
Sure.
So pullbacks happen. Pullbacks are good.
Yeah.
Being a sign can be good, right? But let's just say that it's nothing valuation of the company that's changed, but the stock's just going down. There's points where you add, and I'm sure everybody understands dollar cost averaging.
Yeah.
But you get into a 30% pullback, you can add and sell more puts. You wouldn't buy right there. You would sell more puts.
Yeah.
Putting more money to work on it. If you got assigned on those, their average price drops.
Sure.
Right? Giving the ability to possibly sell calls on the 2 shares.
Yeah.
Right. And then you be patient. That's another reason why you're careful with margin. Your cash secured. The number one thing is you need to be okay owning this stock.
Yeah.
Do never get into a stock that you don't want to own or can't carry the cash to own it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? And so there's ways. You're going to sell calls when you can. If you can at that moment, you wait. There's green days that happen. Stocks go up and down. At that point, you can maybe put a call on a big green day, right?
Yeah.
We've already talked about how you would place the call. Your call has intrinsic value if it's above your strike or what you own your stock at.
Yeah.
So if you own it at 20 and you sell a call at 21, you have $1 in intrinsic right there.
Yes.
If the stock goes above 21 and your expiration, you make the $1 plus the premium in which you sold the call. Maybe it's 50 cents, so you make $1.50.
Sure.
Times 100. So it's all about, again, I was telling you, I'm an options guy. I love derivatives. I don't even care about direction typically. But what this is a stock investor, portfolio manager using options for passive income, getting better deals. I mean, you're getting paid to wait. You're getting paid to wait.
Yeah.
That famous Coca-Cola story with Warren Buffett. He sold some puts for like $3 million to me on that.
Jesus, dude.
Because he did not mind owning Coca-Cola at that price. Yeah. He's like, I would love to have it here. So when it gets here, if it stays below it, I will have it. And I will keep the $3 million.
Yeah,
that's the thing about the premiums. You keep it.
Yeah. So
no matter what.
Heck, I don't mind doing this live. I have 11,000. Check this out. I thought it was going to be 22, 23,000. I don't understand why. Is it 3-to-1 margin?
2-to-1.
Because I have $11,200 in cash, and then my stock buying power says $28,474. That's
I don't know.
That's 3-to-1.
No.
Anyways, okay.
Well, it's not 3-to-1.
I mean,
11 to 33, so it's somewhere in between 2 and 3. Now.
Actually, it's going to be 2.5. Sorry, I didn't mean
2.5.
to.
Basically.
Yeah, sorry. Somebody that has very limited cash and can't diversify through sectors. I mean, heck, what do you think? What sector do you think I should start in?
Oh, you might, in that case, I don't know if it's possible. We might look into ETHs. They're already diversified, right? ETFs.
Yeah, I don't know what you said.
Yeah, I don't either. ETFs, they're already diversified.
Okay.
You can find deals there as long as you can afford it. Again, cash secured.
Cash security, absolutely.
It's an easy math. If the strike is 20, one put is $2,000 in stock.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're preparing. Never look at your option buying power because it's a fallacy. They usually don't require very much for you to get into that position.
Yeah.
You literally calculate like, hey, if I get a sign, this will cost me $2,000 in stock.
Yeah.
So you plan around that.
Sure.
Right? And you just do quick math. So if I'm gonna, you take the premium of that strike divided by that strike. So if it's 50 cents, take 50 cents divided by 20 times 12. That'll give you your annualized return.
Yeah.
I have a calculator up on Thinkorswim that makes it easy. I just go over and just look. You begin to start memorizing what you should be getting per strike. And you kind of already know where to look. You'll get better at it. But you just quick left to do that calculation and see.
Yeah.
You don't want to be a part of anything that's not that.
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
Oh, man. I'm struggling here in healthcare right now trying to find anybody worth the damn. Pfizer, dude's been crashing since 21. I don't know. Pfizer's a good company. They're going to be around. They're not going anywhere. It's considered undervalued, but it's probably been considered undervalued for many years. I don't think I want to touch a stock that's been falling for 3 years. Yeah.
Let me see. Is that better? ETFs. Let me. Strategy. I can't do Spider. I can't do any of those. Energy, XLE. Wonder what XLE is. Let's see.
That's energy. That's the energy sector. Those don't offer much.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm trying to find. I just did a quick Google search. Good ETFs to do the wheel strategy. Jeppy. Don't you have Jeppy?
Me?
Yeah.
Scopers.
God, you can't get anything.
So 82 cents divided by 56 times 12. Make sure.
32.
Oh, Monster Energy, another good company, but I can't get anything great for it.
So you do $1.20 divide by 49 times 12. That's right at 29% for Delta Airline.
For what?
The 49s that you sold. Annualized, it's 29. Well, depending on exactly where you sold it, I'm calculating it at the.
I believe it was right at 30.
Yeah.
When I got it.
Yeah. 30%.
Oh.
What's the let's just take a look at the charts on Delta. Way back when in 20, wow, 19.
I guess gotta have earnings coming up here pretty quick, and implied volatility's decent. Let's see the chart. Right. Check this out.
Oh man. Well, I'll need to call that. They're saying I tried selling a 49 put on Delta, and it's saying rejected because of day trading equity restricted. I'm only allowed to exit options. That's weird. I'll have to get with them to see what that is. I haven't been day trading
Right.
on this account. Okay, it's fine. All right, let's go back to NASDAQ. Window. Share.
Yeah, anything happening?
Looking now, nothing. Straight as an arrow since 8 o'clock. Pretty impressive.
Straight up, you're saying?
No, just okay. Sorry. Flat as an arrow. Is that a saying? It's flat. Flat since 8 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Let's look at Dollar General. I like Dollar General. I can go there all the time.
In fact, I'm going to do this. Nope. Supports. Restrictions. I have not day traded or should have 3 round trips. Cool. I am reaching out to see if I can get that day trading restriction off. Nothing's happening in the markets right now. That's what I was afraid of. Nothing happening. Oh, that's ES. That's why that doesn't have that. Hey, somebody already got to me. Thanks. I would like to glad to check on this just a moment while I review. Thank you. All right. Pretty cool. In terms of day trading, just I'm not interested at all today. Not going to be placing a trade. Don't like what's happening right this very moment. What could happen? The scenarios are, wow, the daily chart, it almost, that's crazy. It almost closed off that SIBI that we just created, that we were creating, I guess. That's impressive.
What do you mean we're creating? I see.
You see what I was, that's pretty impressive. I thought for sure, without a shadow of a doubt, that it was going to be a big SIBI. Big SIBI. We pretty much closed it off. We haven't, but we pretty much did. There's a volume imbalance on the daily chart as well. It's right above us. 4 hour, just I don't know what to do with that. A lot of inefficiencies. That's what I didn't like to begin with. I don't know how to interpret that.
How many people know what you're talking about when you sit through that gap? Inefficiencies, liquidities, all that stuff.
Chet, do me a favor. If you know what we're talking about when we say inefficiencies or SIBIs or BISIs, type 1. Looks like few people. Some people do. Some people don't. No.
Type 2 for no. I guess you can figure out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can see whether it's going off or not. In a nutshell, when we say SIBIs, sell side imbalance. What is it? Sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. Let me actually type that out. Let me bring this over. Let me do this. And a little bit of terminologies here. Sell side. Is it sell side inefficiencies, buy side imbalance?
Sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency.
Yeah. Balance.
You might want to mute me for a second, okay?
I'm going to put you. Okay, good deal. Buy side inefficiencies. And then when we talk about BISIs, it's the exact opposite. I'll explain here what it really is. BISI is buy side balance, sell side inefficiency. Okay, when we say a SIBI, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, on my chart, for the sake of looking at my chart, it's these purple candles here. And what it is it is composed of 3 candles. These SIBIs and BISIs and inefficiencies as a whole, it's almost like a system of 3 candles. It's whenever there's a gap between these 2 on the outside, and this middle one creates a SIBI. And so let me mark it off. That right there is a SIBI. And then the BISI, exact opposite, but it works the same, right? They're the blue candles. And Adam, I have you on. Okay, I put you on speakerphone now.
That's fine.
These blue candles on my chart, they're BISIs. You can see that it created a gap there, and that's what we mean when we say SIBIs and BISIs. SIBIs just mean down. BISI means up. That simple. When we talk about
tell the chat what they need to do. They need to go to daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, okay. Or anybody really.
Yeah.
Go watch how price. Stay off the small time frame.
Mm-hmm.
High time frame. Daily 4-1. And go watch how price behaves around this area. And just start learning that if you haven't put that time in. Understanding how price delivers when it's trending. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
When it's trending. When it's going sideways, it's kind of difficult. But when it's trending, I mean, great example, if you want to do it real quick. Look at Thursday, Friday on the 1 hour.
Okay. Thursday, Friday, 1 hour.
It's just 1 hour SIBI, entry, down again. 1 hour SIBI, entry. It just delivered down.
This is what he's talking about right here. Let me zoom in on the 1 hour. I'm looking at Thursday. Yeah, I'm looking at Thursday. This is a SIBI. These are 2 SIBIs together. And what he's talking about is the entry right here at 10 o'clock our time. It enters into that inefficiency SIBI, and then it drops. And then this is an efficiency, but it's called a volume imbalance. We'll go over it later. But really, he's talking about the delivery. It goes into an efficiency and then delivers out of it. It goes into an efficiency, delivers out of it in that direction, right? It's almost quote unquote like a I don't really want to say this, but it's a reversal into
it's a
the
pullback.
it's there you go. That's I was thinking of how to explain it. It's a pullback into the inefficiency, and then it continues lower. Here you see it again. Here you see it again, and that is what we call order flow. There's much more to this game than just that. I definitely can't explain it in one stream what we're
it's
looking
okay.
for. But,
you know what? It's great. Just go spend an hour or two.
Yeah.
Marking it and watching it. You can go years since the inception of time and be able to go find that. But stay off the 1 minute, stay off the 2 minutes. Maybe 15, but you're going to then start getting yourself confused. Because when the 15 and the 5 don't work, it's because of something bigger is happening. And that's where it took me a while to really... It took me a while to convince myself to get the hell off this lower time frame.
Here's a very good example as to what... I'm
going to switch over to Bluetooth, brother.
Okay, good deal. What he's talking about, looking at the 15, if you're looking at my charts, look to your far left. Starting from the far left again, for anybody new watching, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hour daily. Starting from the left, 15, 1 hour, 4 hour daily, all the way to the left. You can see price went into that inefficiency, that BISI. It's a 15-minute chart, went into that inefficiency, and now we're coming out of it. Now, if you look at the 1 minute, it looks different. There's a lot of inefficiencies. There's SIBIs, BISIs everywhere. You don't know where to look. And I still do this regularly, and I'm trying to get better. What Adam always says is get off of the 1 minute, even 5 minute. Just get off of it. Still, he mentioned 15. In my opinion, I can't look at the 15 minute even. I really love the 1 hour and 4 hour. The daily is also really awesome, but it's much slower. But you get the point. It goes into inefficiencies, and we're looking for that move, that reaction, to see if we get a reaction. And then we start to formulate a trade. That is, in a nutshell, what we're looking at. And then, so I just mentioned the 15-minute going into an efficiency and then coming out. But take a look at the 1 hour. The 1 hour, we're in a SIBI. We're currently in an efficiency. It looks like we're about to close it off. We're currently respecting it, but what we want to let price give us that clue of, is this going to be a reversal going down, or it's going to continue going up and just disrespect that SIBI. Again, very kind of, sort of. Yeah, really bad. It's actually pretty bad. Oh, okay. Okay.
This is probably better. So, yeah, you're looking for displacement at a certain time of the day. Timing's huge and all that. I wouldn't even get into that right now. Watch how price delivers on the higher time frames. And you need a thesis. You need to understand, because then you need to anticipate where it's going. This all started in our grind on this, where we would see a play. We'd go to the 1 minute. We would see an entry, and it would work. And we're like, why is that working, but that one's not? Like, how in the hell do we know that this was a BISI entry and not that SIBI right next to it?
Yeah.
And the way you know is by understanding the overall thesis of the market. and you go to the higher time frames to find that makes your entry directions so much easier. Mm-hmm. But then you got to mix time in that and understand how to be patient and wait for timing. News is big. So there's a lot to it. Right now, if you just had a clear understanding of liquidity and inefficiencies on the higher time frame, you're on the right path.
Yeah, absolutely. The liquidity is king. We will go over that. I'll make a video. Friday
low took out that liquidity. I mean, it's a great example, and you can see how it just ticked it. I mean, barely.
Yeah, sure. Let's look at it. In fact, I had it marked off. I still have it. Relative equal lows. In fact, let's go here. So taking a look at the 4 hour, gosh, I'm sure this is really small for anybody watching, but take a look at these equal lows here, relative equal lows anyways. They're not exactly just, that's one thing I've learned is they don't have to be exact lows. Anyways, you can see 1, 2, 3 times that price made lows here. I marked it off, and on Friday, it just barely tapped into that, and then it took off.
It tapped into the lowest one, by the way, which means that it took all of those equal lows out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I also want to add that was where those equal lows were. That lowest low, by the way, it was almost consequent encroachment of a 4 hour BISI. You can see that on my chart right here, and which is pretty interesting. At first, I was like, man, that's got to be a coincidence, right? I've seen it over and over and over that the market it doesn't just go to a level just to go to a level. Like nothing is a miracle or no, there's a reason why the market went here. And it looks just perfect. It's amazing. Took out those lows, and then all of a sudden we started rocket shipping all the way up. And even take a look at this, guys, just because I just noticed this. Looking at the 4 hour, there's a tiny BISI, but take a look at this entry on a 4 hour. This is a 4 hour chart, guys. That if you would have taken that trade long, of course, like I would never do this, but just incredible how it does that.
You need to find the 4 hour wick. Do you remember the consequent encroachment? We actually lost this day because we didn't watch that wick. Yeah. You should show them that consequent encroachment of that 4 hour wick. Uh-huh. Price went directly to it, to the tits, and then reversed. And then go to that morning and show how that looks with displacement in the other direction if you want to go there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm driving to work, man, and so I am going to have to leave your chat, bro.
Sounds good, man. Thanks. I appreciate it, dude. It was fun.
Yeah, we'll talk later.
Awesome. Laters. Anyways, guys, that's a little bit of what we're doing here. I think I'm going to stop the stream now as well. I'm not interested in trading at all here. I think it is too dangerous for me. But again, thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Today was an incredible live stream session. I'm super happy. Thank you, everybody that is watching. If my streams get big enough, I'll definitely do giveaways. So please keep watching. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss out. I definitely want to get big enough to where I'm giving away, things, whether it's funded accounts, combines, or whatnot. It'll help me out by hitting that like button and subscribe button. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. It was incredible. See you guys here on the very next trading day. Hoping it's a green day. We'll see you guys